NyanCave.
Hi, hello, welcome back.
Hi.
4 Arena
ULTIMAX.
Oh boy. We're doing some more story.
Yeah, who we gonna do
I
now?
don't know. Me. Whoa, you messed up.
No, I didn't.
You messed up.
The gameplay
Cancel
messed
stream.
up. Watch this. I'll deactivate it. I'll reactivate it.
Can't believe this.
Bam. It's perfect.
Total mood killer. Streams are ruined.
I'm such a good person.
Wrap it up. We'll continue this Sunday. You don't deserve to see what happens.
C's thumbnail. Is that a motherfucking JoJo's reference?
Gestrid! Dun 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 dun. Yes. So who are we gonna do now?
Told you, me.
You wanna do Teddy?
I don't know.
Do you wanna do Naoto? All yours. All mine. When I think about it really hard, I think that perhaps maybe...
I think we did you first, so it would only be right if we did you last.
Yeah, that's what my ex said too.
Hey, we're doing you last.
A P3 character, Kalui says?
Yeah, I guess so.
Baku-san also wants P3. I guess? Mitsuru?
Let's see where this goes. From the cliffhanger.
Why are there two of her?
Which one do I stab?
I am a shadow, the true self.
It's Miss President's shadow.
I'm taking the real one with me. I'll never let you catch me.
Oh my god. That's such a cliche villain line. Ha 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 ha! You'll never catch me!
Right?
The
This
flourish
song's
is cape.
good too. Labrys' double gives me a glare of pure malice before carrying off the original and fleeing the scene. I almost chased after her without thinking, but I stopped myself and reconsider. That second Labrys. Who was she? Everything I thought I knew had been overturned by this turn of events.
What is she? You seem to know.
Wait, how do you turn an event?
Wait.
Ooey, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla
Bing
bing-bang.
bang.
Ooey, ooh-ah-ah, tang, walla-walla bing-bang. Dow-dow-dow-dow-dow-dow.
Jackson, that was pretty good. That was pretty good.
First, tell me something. Why was she in so much pain? What's all this about Labrys and weapons?
I'm sorry, but that's classified. It's not for civilian ears.
You know I can't talk about that.
Then I won't tell you anything about her.
Oh shit.
If you want to know what I know, you have to tell me what you know first.
That may have sounded too much like I don't care if she's in pain. It would be unreasonable to demand that she tells me everything she knows without offering something in return. And she's already seen Labrys' true form, so... I give a small sigh.
Well, I suppose you're involved now. All right, her official name is 5th Generation Anti-Shadow Suppression Weapon, codenamed Labrys. She is an android weapon created by the Kirijo group years ago.
Oh, sorry.
She's a machine. She's a machine? Kujikawa's shocked expression conveyed her thoughts as perfectly as if she'd spoken them out
We
loud.
couldn't let her run free. Just look at the trouble she's caused. We came to retrieve her and minimize any damages.
I have to hold back no details in telling her of the cruel experiments she must have had underwent during her development. Kujikawa takes it all in and quietly sighs.
So when she said she didn't want to remember, that's what that was about.
The fuck was that?
Hey, why didn't you listen to what she was trying to say? She said that she didn't want to remember, but you kept pushing your demands on her and making her feel bad.
That's...
I pause, considering her accusation. She may be right. Indeed, I was so desperate to put an end to this case that I didn't listen to what Labrys had
You
to
gave
say.
her a heart because you needed her to have one, and then kept treating her like that. No wonder she's in pain.
This fucking resave portrait. Oh my god. It's like someone pinched her or something.
it's the pinchies. Oh!
And like the way her hands are, she looks like she's kind of holding her butt.
It really does. She got stung by a bee right on the
She
butt.
has her butt hurt a little bit.
Tears stream from the girl's eyes. As angry as she is, she's crying for Labrys. Even after seeing her true mechanical form and learning that she's a weapon, Kujikawa has nothing but compassion for Labrys.
Why are you siding with Labrys so much?
And why are you holding that face?
I heard her voice a few
Wow.
times. It sounded like it was from her past. She said she was forced to fight when she didn't want to, that she was hurt and afraid.
I see. Kujikawa also heard the voice just as I did when she used her persona. Kujikawa slowly tells me about what happened last year, the reasons why she came to Inaba. How, due to her career as an idol, she was cut off from those who knew her for who she was, leaving her isolated. How when she had lost faith in everything, she met people who believed in her, saving her life.
Hey, so I don't mean to, interrupt, but I think Shadow Labrys is getting away.
Someone to believe in, huh?
Hearing that brought up again is a sore point for me.
She's Miss President's shadow.
I tell Kujikawa the details I'd previously said I couldn't reveal.
Kujikawa.
The repressed desires you don't want to admit? Here, they take on a life of their own.
So that's why. Then what's her ultimate goal? Why did she take Labrys?
Shadows. They try to become real. It confronts the original with weaknesses to make them deny that the shadow's part of them. Also, it can take their place.
I see. Then there's no time to lose.
We've already lost a lot.
Do you think you can save her? The shadow doesn't disappear until the original person accepts it.
No way, Solomon. Talking is not a free action. It's a bonus action at best.
That's why I must believe in her and support her. Even if it's left unsaid, I still understand Kujikawa's desire. I share it.
Kujikawa, let me amend my earlier statement. I didn't come here just to minimize the damage. I came to save everyone. Will you trust me on that?
She looks into my eyes, and after wiping her face with a handkerchief, she nods slightly.
Make sure you listen to what Labrys wants to say this time, okay?
I fully intend to.
Kujikawa smiles in embarrassment. She apologizes to me for taking such a spiteful tone. I can tell she's being honest and sincere. Kujikawa promises to cooperate as much as possible for Labrys' sake. I decide to have her contact her friends and pass on a simple explanation of the situation. She agrees and adds that she'll try to contact Akihiko and Aigis as well. She seems to have already grasped how our safeguards against detection by persona work.
Speaking with you made me understand something important. Thank you. It must be that smile of yours that catches your audience's heartstrings.
Promise me then. Make sure you come back with her.
Spurred on by her words, I begin running to where I detect Labrys ought to be. Though I don't yet have a plan to save her. If I find her again and listen this time, will that truly be enough to save Labrys? The invisible walls are still here, leading me to the music room. According to the guide map,
Who are you?
someone else is already inside. He frowns upon seeing me.
Oh.
I recognize his face from the video.
Oh, God.
If the walls are still here, does that mean the Grand Prix rules are still being enforced? As a test, I hold a hand out into the space where I just entered the room.
It seems we're locked in. The rule against proceeding without fighting is still in effect.
Are you Kirijo-san by any chance? Rise got in touch with me.
I am indeed Mitsuru Kirijo. As I recall, you were the sister No, your name was Narukami. There doesn't seem to be anything scrambling our senses. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Man, I know it's like a run-out joke, but I wish at least one more time that we could have you kick a door in and be like, Naruko!
I know! We need more of him. We need more of that you.
Not every time, but like once or twice. It's
Yeah.
just great. Like, one time you're used to Aigis busting the door down in the announcement room, but another time it's just fucking you. Boom.
I don't sense any noise, but it can't hurt to ask. He nods, showing that he understands the question.
Rise told me you were out to save Miss President. Labrys, her name was?
That's right. But I must act swiftly. There's no noise here because our enemy thinks we'll be hesitant to fight in our right minds. Would you mind conceding? I don't want to drag you into this any further.
I understand, but I can't do it like that.
Narukami gives a wry smile before his expression
If the
flattens
rules
again.
are still in effect, my friends are still trapped. They still need someone to rescue them. I fought battles I didn't want and taken on a lot of responsibilities. which includes saving Labrys, of course. It's not that I don't believe you, but I don't think it's right to simply hand the burden over to someone I just met.
I see.
I'm an
Sorry,
adult.
This must be frustrating to you.
No, don't misunderstand me. I have no objections. I admire your willingness. With the final battle awaiting ahead, perhaps it's best that the stronger of us two should be the one to proceed.
The atmosphere in the area changes. Narukami senses it as well and readies his weapon. It's strange, but he reminds me of someone. Although his fighting stance, physique, and features are completely different. He still reminds me of the one who saved us.
I like the look
The
in
entire
your eyes.
world.
I will test your resolve with my sword.
Ooh. She's been holding on to that line.
The P4 and P3 routes have similar endings, so I like to cycle between them. This and ULTIMAX treat Naruto as part of the P3 cast.
Spike!
Yeah.
Good to know if we want to
They had a draft at the beginning or something.
Who gets Naruto?
Naruto gets up and is about to go for the P4 side, and Naruto's drafted the Persona 3. What?
I guess I'm all yours.
Final.
Oh shoot, I thought it was the other one. And I was also like, Naruto, they have a puppy. We had to take the puppy. I'm sorry. His name's Koromaru and he's adorable. I really don't like these charge moves.
Yeah,
They're difficult for me.
I forgot she's a charge character and we really don't know what to do we?
I don't know what to do.
We don't know what to do.
Oh no, Shadow Labrys is getting away. Oh no, she jumped out of the window. Oh no, she stole a car. Oh no, she is at the airport. And she's gone.
Thank you. I think that Rise-chan finally
Oh, that kick!
believes me.
Wow, that was all my HP. I didn't need that. That was cool. Wow. Yeah, I know. I would need to take some time to practice the charges. I'm gonna try and do it without them.
Final.
Oh, the low attack. Cool. Oh shit.
You're slow.
Oh shit. I'm gonna do it.
You're slow. You're slow.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna instant
Doing
kill.
it.
You're mine now.
Sorry, I just didn't want to deal with him. Also, ooh, it's been a while. Wait. I'm not even gonna say it. Forget it. Never mind.
I'm so curious now.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I didn't see anything.
Was it a nipple?
I'm gonna go back in the footage though.
Was it a nipple though?
What are you whispering?
I said, was it a nipple?
Maybe.
What?
I mean, it's not like it was like exposed or anything.
What?
Oh shit.
I've won.
No, chat,
We'll move
no.
on.
I didn't see anything. I wasn't looking anywhere.
Big boobs. Child. 1 sec.
Jesus Christ.
What?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing.
Hold on. I just gotta go into my my Mitsuru folder for a second.
Oh.
I have one of those, by the way. Is it was it on the left side or the right
I
side?
don't know. I can't
Let's
recall.
get
I
the
don't
right
remember. I didn't
side.
see anything. Don't ask me.
There it is.
It's there, right?
It's a little bit there, isn't it? Boop.
You can't see it quite as much in that picture.
Maybe it's. I just need to get the
Maybe
other
it's
one.
my monitor. I don't know.
Hold on. Let's get the other one. Let's get the other side.
Great art though, but
Boop. Oh gosh.
yo, there it is.
Oh.
I mean, no, that's not what I saw.
It was really
I
there.
mean, that's not what I was looking at. Damn it.
I hold out
There's
my
like
hand.
There's a little bit of my beard that's escaping my damn chin. I need to shave it off. Nice. I gotta wait that segue.
Fortunately, I won the match. I didn't know it was so prominent. I thought it was like subtle.
I mean, hey, that finisher is pretty cold.
Although in In fighting these people, I've come to see them in a new light.
But first, I have something to ask you.
There it is. I couldn't fucking help it.
In this world, to encounter another leads to an immediate win or lose situation. That's why I had intended to limit my interactions with others. All I felt regarding these students was regret for dragging them into this mess. But in order to be sure I can save Labrys, I feel that I need their help. Since they have more experience in this world, they're most likely closer to settling this.
You said that you want to save Labrys too, but you barely know her. She isn't human and has been through things that aren't easy to understand. What were you going to do for her when you found her?
Wait a second.
Give her a hug.
It's Sophie's birthday!
Whoa, Sophie, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Sophie! You did it. You've made it. Congratulations. Narukami quietly closes his eyes before answering.
Nothing in particular.
What? Not gonna give her a hug?
But I could have stood at her side at the very least.
At
Aw.
her side.
A number of things dawn at me with Narukami's words. Though I'd resolved to fight by myself, I wasn't truly alone. I had family, well, mostly, and friends
What's left of it?
who supported me. But Labrys was alone. She fought against the same units who shared her fate, and after escaping into this world, she had no one. I see. I understand now. He politely underlined something important that I had overlooked.
You with the highlighter.
He's not the first to show me a new perspective like this. This warm sensation that spreads within me. I understand now. That's why Narukami reminded me of him.
You really do remind me of an old friend.
I do?
Yes. Though he's more than just a friend. I owe my life to him.
So do you. I attempt to contact Kujikawa again. When she responds, I give her another request. She eagerly agrees, and Narukami, who's listening in, nods in satisfaction.
Well then, I'll be going now. To save Labrys.
There is no hesitation now. I've seen what I must do. I must go forth and keep my promise with them. Labrys will be saved. I'm certain of that now. In order to pursue the escaped shadow, it's on the move. It's headed to.
Can you hear me? The shadow is headed to the announcement room again.
I've already picked up on her and got out. Also, I've managed to reach your friends. I was just talking to someone named Aegis.
Kujikawa says she's never tried to contact multiple people at once, but with little practice, she's picking up the knack. Her persona support skills are advanced indeed. In contrast to my own ability to contact friends against this noise without linking my persona to the communicator, she easily located Akihiko and Aegis. Really, she's quite talented.
Can you hear me? I need you to keep Kujikawa safe.
Understood.
The shadow's presence is nearby. I retrace my steps to the announcement room.
Oh God, I forgot. No.
My. You've come. Sorry.
Me too.
But you're too late. You really helped me out, though. You were pretty hard on this girl, weren't you?
The expression drains from Labrys' face as she mutters angrily at herself. The shadow must have been hammering at Labrys' psyche in order to have Labrys deny herself.
We've got a guest. This human's here to take us back.
I love every time she's like, me.
She'll never understand how we feel. A typical human. Stop! Don't say anymore!
Labrys.
Ooh,
I step between Labrys and her shadow and draw my weapon.
that's nice.
That's really good art.
Her jacket is so fluffy. It can't be practical. What is the point in wearing a skin-tight, like, operative outfit when, like, okay, the hair I'll excuse. It's completely impractical as well, but it looks fabulous. So, like, the jacket's fine too, but it's like a cloud.
It's about finding your silhouette.
I guess?
If you were a shadow operative, you'd understand that having a unique silhouette puts you above the others. It makes you easily recognizable if you happen to have some sort of backlit scene showing everybody.
Also, okay, I didn't want to point. No, is that her shoulder? Okay, what is going on, like, right in the middle of her chest?
That's a boob.
Is it? Because,
Yes.
like, I don't know. It looks like it's right in the middle of her line. Like, if you follow her, like, stomach
it
line
doesn't
up.
look correct.
Yeah.
It looks very incorrect.
It looks like it's in a very weird place.
That
Like I think she's supposed to be turned here, but like it's just a little weird. Everything's a little weird with that.
yeah,
in there.
because
I
the
can't
center
unsee
of
it now.
it's coming out the center of the coat.
Right?
Yeah, there's a ditty.
Like I think the art would look better if it was just not there at all.
What's this all about?
Oops, sorry.
Oh, of course. It would be a problem if she were destroyed while you were retrieving her. How?
Retrieve? No! This has got nothing to do with me!
How long are you gonna lie to yourself? It's about time you face reality. You want the everyday boys and girls to experience what you had to go through, right? That's why we're in a school having a fighting tournament.
Oh yeah.
You want to see close friends fight for their lives against each other. Because if they do that, then they might understand. You want to make them understand.
That ain't true!
But it didn't work. Kirijo marched in here and spoiled your fun. It's all right, though. You don't have to worry about that anymore. I'll take care of everything from here. I'll destroy anyone who doesn't understand you and comes to get in your way. Just like you once did.
No! No! That ain't what I want! You're...
The shadow smirks widens as Labrys protests the shadow smirk widens at Labrys protestation.
You're not me!
There it is. Labrys' rejection seems to have crossed some line. I can sense the shadow's power rising dramatically in response to her words.
That's right. I'm myself. I'm free. Even if I'm a misunderstood machine, I'll escape from all this. Yes.
Man, this part is bull.
It's gone berserk, but there should still be time. I'll make you settle down.
I support Labrys, who slumped over, and make my intentions plain.
With you, you hypocrite! The way you've been acting pisses me off! How can you be so kind to her? No matter what you do, it won't erase your sins! Fine. Since you're a Kirijo, why not tell you exactly what your family did to me? What they made me do!
The shadow thrusts her weapon towards me as if sentencing me to a judgment.
Remember those spectating students? What did you think those human-shaped silhouettes were?
For a moment, her unexpected shift in topic catches me off guard.
Those were shadows, too. Shadows of the prototypes you made her destroy.
Oh.
Their information was transferred to the victor. What's left of their hearts remains deep inside Labrys. That's right. They all have a soul. But because they never fully developed, their shadows helped her play school after they separated from her.
Oh,
That's sweet.
Those spectators you saw everywhere were her sisters she had to kill at the Kirijo group's orders.
I'm at a loss for words. I can only stand there, speechless.
the face is like a little inappropriate. I don't know. It's kind of just like, what? Like it's not a like, oh
Mitsuru's?
shit, that's bad. It's like I don't understand what you're saying.
Yeah, Mitsuru's is a bit like, ooh.
Yeah.
I'll never let their memories or their pain go. I won't forgive anyone who tries to take my freedom.
Her anger, it's justified.
Yeah, that's more appropriate.
It's natural for her to hold a grudge after what we did to them.
I acknowledge your anger and grief. Setting things right here is my way of atoning. This fight will release you from your curse once and for all.
Ooh boy, I don't have counters this time though, which is sad.
After 2 months I'm finally back at work, so here's some celebrational cash.
Congrats.
Also Naoto's on P3 because she has blue hair. Now it's sad.
Infernal disdain.
Hey, you kind of look like Minato. You're on board. Come on. Come on.
Close enough for me.
Can you get the door?
Oh. Thank you, Infernal Disdain. I hope that you are getting back to your swing of things and
Yeah. Stay
keep
safe.
it, yeah,
Ooh, ow.
social distancing and wearing masks where applicable. Washing hands as well. Whee!
Mitsuru, so hot, she turns Nyan straight, smiling
Godzilla!
face.
Ooh. She, ironically, isn't...
Oh, shit.
Oof. Wow, you got saved. She's not, like, aggressive enough. I know that sounds weird, but, like... Boot! Satsuki Kiryuin! She needs more of that energy. Wow. I didn't even get a chance to play everything.
Mitsuru senses big protag energies. Plus Clay quotes of 2020 her finisher is pretty cold. Guess why she needs her jacket?
That's true.
Chan!
I mean, all that ice would significantly lower the temperature in the room.
It really would.
Come on and take a walk in my shoes. Never worry about a thing. Got the world on a string, 'cause I've got the cure for all of my blues. Notebook.
Jackson, thank you.
Notebook.
The notebook. After a fierce battle, the shadow finally falls silent and stops resisting entirely. I go to elevate Labrys to help bring her around. When she regains consciousness, she looks at me with sorrow and resignation.
Am I gonna be alone again?
Yes. Now go in the corner and think about what you've done.
Back to your coffin.
What am I saying? Of course I am. After all I've done.
No. No one will lock you away ever again.
Huh?
I thought I had a firm grasp on things, but in the end, all I did was drive you into a corner. I'm sorry.
Why is Akirijo apologizing to a machine? I mean, I hurt people. Dragged him into my own mess. I'm just like I was before. There ain't no reason to forgive me.
That is solely your opinion.
Huh?
Kujikawa, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Is that Rise-san?
That's right. You've met her too, and
It seems Kujikawa accomplished what I asked of her earlier. I wanted her to use her persona ability to connect the voices of her friends directly to Labrys. Some of them I've met, while some I don't know at all. In truth, some of them may find it hard to forgive Labrys for dragging them into this, even after learning of her circumstances. But I believe in them.
To tell the truth, I only saw you for a second, so I ain't really sure what's going on. But it seemed like you went through a lot. Anyway, hope things start looking up.
It's so
Way
nice.
too simple. Can't you think of anything better to say?
Hey, it ain't simple at all. I know damn well how tough it is to see a shadow come out of yourself.
Oh god, his shadow is so much trouble.
Yeah, we've all been through the same thing, so we'd suck pretty bad if we didn't forgive you.
It caused me a lot of trouble, but it was still kind of fun. Kinda.
They know how to accept someone for who they are, regardless of her looks. That's why, even though Labrys is a machine, they will surely welcome her. I'm confident in it. And indeed, they respond to Labrys with more warmth than I had thought.
What you saw wasn't the whole picture, right? That's just how our hearts are.
I concur. None of us can cast stones after you've gone through the hardship of facing your shadow.
That aside, I'm just glad you're okay. I was worried about you. I left you alone knowing you couldn't use a persona.
Labrys, when you come back, we should talk.
Oh my god, he's breaking up with her. No!
Senpai's right. And not just us. Sister? Can you hear me? I too would like to talk with you.
Oh.
There's something I'd like to tell you. You may know it already, but still.
The voices chiming in are gentle, kind, and warm. I can't help but be touched as well. My words alone could not have accomplished this.
Oh, guys. Why?
You are a machine, unlike us. That is undeniably true. There will be days to come when you are tormented by solitude and caged by your own weakness.
Thanks for the heads up.
But one thing will be very different. Starting today, you are not alone.
Whether she's machine or human has no bearing on her suffering. To be crushed under the weight of despair while seemingly no end to the pain, feeling that one cannot go on any longer. I'm no stranger to those feelings myself. It was always someone else, such as friends and family, who saved me. But when you're alone, it's difficult to see a way out. You can't find it unless someone else shows you. And that's when you learn the extraordinary power derived from one's relationships.
Companionship is the greatest guide. In my mission here, I've come to be reminded of that. We hope to become that guide for you as well. If you're not alone, you can stand to face the most painful of truths.
Face the truth.
Labrys' gaze turns towards her own shadow. There's no more fear in her eyes. She understands now.
I see. I get it now.
I watch over her as she stands up. No words pass between us, but I'm here for her, and that may be enough.
Hug the robot.
I like this scene.
I'm sorry I ignored you all this time.
Skip it.
I was the one who left you all alone.
Sad robot noises.
No. You are me, after all.
I know, you're like, you've seen this, you skipped the last one, not this one. This one's nice, and I like it.
It's so good. Look at that cool persona.
It's so cool. I dig it. I dig it a lot.
This is my persona.
I wonder if she's in the P5R DLC. If she is, that'd be like, we could do like this whole like stream lore thing where by doing this, we've unlocked it.
That's so cool. I like that a lot.
And thus you're allowed to use it, even though no one from P5 was here.
You probably shouldn't laugh anymore.
On Shabby's, the idea of her having a persona that relates to the image of a chained bull, trapped in a maze only because he's hated and not for any wrongdoing, is quite interesting to think about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really like stories that borrow from mythology and stuff. I think they end up...
Oh, Carrick says she is and you saw her and you called her pretty.
Oh, nice.
This is on brand.
Well, thank God.
Labrys and Kirijo-san.
You know me better than me.
Welcome back, you guys.
Together with Labrys, we head towards the rooftop where the supposedly an exit to the real world.
Ooh, I wonder if she gets a plaid outfit.
The small crowd welcomes us on our arrival. Some of them I haven't yet met in person. If I recall correctly, the energetic girl with the short hair is Chie Satonaka. The well-built young man must be Kanji Tatsumi. And that must be the real Teddy. His speech is no different from the imposters, but the absence of that evil demeanor, the real one is much more adorable.
Don't let him hear you say that, though.
All the faces I saw in the video are here, with a smile on every one.
How mad would chat be if, like, the canonical pairing was Teddy and Mitsuru? Oh my God. How mad would chat be?
I think it's actually
Teddy,
kind of a fun thing.
Of all people, would marry, like, you know, the head of, like, a multi-billion-dollar organization. Amazing.
Whoa! You really are a robot! Hey, can I touch you?
Whoa, settle down there, Kanji.
Chie-san, that's a bit impolite. It's hard enough restraining myself already.
You said restrain yourself.
Okay, even I don't get this one.
It's funny because you bind your boobs.
Oh, no, that's not the joke, is it?
I think that's the joke, actually.
Oh, no. Understandably, Naoto is pissed if that's the joke.
Well...
Is that the joke? I can't see it any other way now.
I can't see it any other way than...
Enough restraining. It's hard enough restraining myself. And she's like, ha!
She's like,
restraining yourself.
Those big old titties must take you so long to make it look flat. They're massive. They're giant.
Oh, God.
When you sleep, I bet it's hard because you're worried that they're going to cover your face and you're going to suffocate to death. Oh. It's mean. I don't know where I went on that tangent. I'm sorry. I give Labrys an encouraging smile. She needn't be afraid of either to enter their circle. None of them are rejecting her after all.
I'm sorry I caused you guys trouble.
Yeah, I want to talk to you about that. That Grand Prix was you, right?
Yeah.
Aw.
Wasn't a half bad idea. Fighting to see who's the strongest man was awesome.
What?
Kanji's right, but you should have invited me too.
Sorry?
I won't forgive you until you say, I really like you, you big bear of a man. All sexy like that.
Okay, I swear to God, someone has clipped that like voice line.
Yeah.
And has it as their ringtone.
I really like you, you big bear of a man.
Things that I wonder if Sam Riegel regrets saying.
Huh. I'm glad that that's what followed up with the horrible things I said.
Guys, stop making it even worse. Sorry we're starting off like this.
In any case, I'm really glad you're all right.
I got you to thank for that.
You know, that could definitely be something we spend a day doing. Because, like, you know, the, like, gotcha cutouts are things. I wonder how hard it would be, and maybe it'd be easier with a different platform, to have, like, 10 different voice lines that show up when they show up. So even though the image is similar, there's always a different voice line.
Oh, actually, I think that there might be a way to do that.
Oh, cool.
They take very naturally to someone who isn't
Great
human.
job, Mitsuru. But man, talk about a rowdy bunch of students.
Still, they are kind.
I look at Labrys surrounded by new friends.
You would never regret saying that. He said far worse in every Critical Role episode. Well, there you go.
Sometimes when you get into a character, it just overtakes you, and then you don't know what you're saying until you've said it, and then you have to give chat waffles. I wish I could join them, but part of me would rather watch over them for now. And there are things I still need to consider.
Her gasps are freaking like so, I don't know, they're just like right in my ear and they sound like static or something instead of a gasp. It's happened twice now. And I'm like, gee, what? Hi.
Is something the matter?
I'm not good at relying on others.
It's been like 10 years, Mitsuru. Come on. What did he die for?
My responsibilities are so heavy that I don't even think of trusting others with them. I've been told it before, but it never gets easy.
Why not think of things more simply? When something cannot be accomplished alone, there is no other choice but to trust in others to help. Good or bad, it is inevitable. Then why not accept it and move forward? You aren't alone either, after all.
Just do it, forehead. Nice, Mom.
I can't keep myself from smiling at the truism I never would have come up with.
You're right. It's not difficult at all when put that way. It's just as I was saying about companionship being a guide.
Indeed, I am thankful for my friends. They say the things I cannot and take me outside myself with new perspectives. So this is a hamburger. I'm sure that the same principle will save Labrys from straying from her path. Although, I think about the case again. Now that Labrys is safe, there's another issue. The mastermind was not Labrys, but her shadow. However...
Was Labrys?
Huh? What are you getting at?
Why did Labrys choose them? Where did Labrys learn of them?
The students of Yasogami High that troubled me. It's the students, they trouble me. Not to mention that the shadow took the appearance of General Teddy from the start.
Even we didn't know about them or about this world inside the TV. How did Labrys discover all this?
Yeah, I can't explain it either.
And I still have my doubts regarding the hijackers' mental state. Their memories were so muddled that they couldn't explain themselves. Do Labrys' abilities extend that far?
To just ask her. Hey, Labrys!
Akihiko.
Akihiko's loud voice not only catches Labrys' attention, but the high schoolers as well. I'd hope to keep them away.
How did you find out about the TV world?
About this place?
We played this yesterday in Yosuke's route, and it's kind of samey here.
Labrys abruptly stops moving just before starting to convulse.
Get back!
As soon as Akihiko cries out, a careful eye keep it look, but her face is different now.
Is she
almost...
malfunctioning? No!
What?
If we're all here, the shadow's defeated and someone's still inside of her.
Who are you? Show yourself.
I expected a response, but the source of my answer came as a shock.
Show myself? How cold. You treat me as if I were a stranger.
It's Mitsuru.
I know, right? This is
pool
new.
of darkness emerges from one of the nearby shadows forming.
No way. Kirijo-san's shadow?
What? Do you think she could do the insta-kill, and do you think that she'd have her own portrait? I should let her do that to me.
It has my appearance, my face.
What?
It's me in every way save for the unnatural gleam in its golden eyes and the mocking expressions it makes.
All right, well, this is new.
Do you not recognize your own face? I am you.
Amazing.
Still, my heart is calm. I look fabulous. In fact, her appearance may be giving me more clues as to the enemy's intentions.
You seem to have a penchant for deception. Unfortunately, I already know that you're the mastermind here. You were after Persona users from the start. That's why you chose this school and tampered with Labrys' memories.
Ladies, please. There's enough Teddy to go around.
And you just demonstrated how you controlled those hijackers. Very good. No wonder you managed to drive back a god once. Yes, I want them even more now.
You want them? Explain yourself.
Personas and shadows are one and the same. If I poison your hearts, I can recruit shadows with unparalleled strength.
Wait, what? You mean turn our personas back to shadows?
The heart is frail. Its weaknesses are never fully vanquished. Given the opportunity, it can betray you and return to darkness. This one's desire to make people suffer was perfectly suited for such a plan.
Plan?
You caused all this to gather strong shadows?
Who are you?
Sadly, it seems things won't be going according to plan this time. But I'll make use of what tools I have to the very end. This is my last chance. No, more like a marvelous entertainment. Stand, my puppet.
The shadow ignores my taunts and raises its right hand towards Labrys, still collapsed on the ground.
My headcanon is that the raising of the hand to Labrys is completely unnecessary, but just really leaning into the theatrics here.
Oh, absolutely. Labrys reacts to the gesture by rising up, like a puppet with no will of its own.
You bastard.
I like that line a lot. You bastard.
This form is exhausted from constant battle and will be useless as an asset.
Like, just coming from her, it's so, like, un-Mitsuru. I love it.
Yeah.
It's great. It's just so, like, abrupt.
I kind of like it better if it was like a childish, like, insult, like, you poop face.
Oh.
But unless you destroy it, it will keep rising up and attacking you all. What will you do?
Labrys obeys the shadow's command and leaps forward to attack. It seems the enemy will do anything to rattle us. I understood that. But understanding it and forgiving it are two very different things.
Just knock her out one more time.
No, don't attack her. Further damage to Labrys could put her in danger.
But, come on! She's all over us!
Now, may you suffer and curse your fate. Relinquish your personas.
Damn, angry. Well, they kind of have the same expression, but a little different.
A little bit, yeah. One's angrier than the other one.
And
One's
Shadow Mitsuru wears a little more lipstick, I think.
Oh, yeah. Her upper lip is a bit more defined, isn't it?
Mm.
At that moment, I hear a voice whisper in my mind.
Huh?
I stop in spite of myself. I know this voice well. Relief washes over me to hear it. This match will end in our victory. I call everyone to assemble.
Don't listen. Everyone, concentrate on avoiding her attacks.
But we can't do that forever.
Just try and hang in there. Trust me. I trust in you.
I realize that this is an impossible demand. Everyone's already exhausted by what's come before. Still, I need to buy time. Surprisingly, the first to nod is either Akihiko nor is not.
Everyone, we can't take this much. Yosuke, you ready?
Hell yeah, partner. Let's let Mitsuru-san do her thing.
Hanamura and the others recover from their confusion at once when Narukami speaks. Interesting. He seems to be a great leader.
Akihiko, Aigus, back them up.
You got it.
No one will force my sister to hurt others ever again.
You had best hurry and decide. Who will be destroyed? This shell or the lot of you?
The shadow laughs triumphantly to see us driven against a wall. She's acting like a god. but she's much too short for that.
Hey.
I sense what I've been waiting for. We've bought enough time.
Sad to say, but this show is over. What?
Brise.
Labrys comes to a halt and was released from the Shadow's control. She must have been forced to exceed her limits, for she falls to the floor as if her strings have been cut.
Or Yemode.
We didn't attack her at all, yet she's left unable to so much as to break her fall. A chill goes down my spine to imagine what could have happened if we'd fought her at our full strength.
Looks like you made it in the nick of time. You saved us, Yamagishi.
Oh, what?
Are you all okay?
Whoa! Best time skip! Best time skip! Best time skip!
Hey guys, sorry I'm late. I was just out.
She's sober now. She's sober now.
She's sober now? I just got out of rehab.
Perfect.
Again.
Fuka-san.
She might relapse, who knows?
So you had a third assistant.
Beautiful.
That voice. It's not coming from in here. Whoever it is out there.
Seriously? She can use hers in reality too?
She responded at the perfect moment to my earlier phone call, asking her to come at once.
Hey.
Yamagishi had a bit of an initial difficulty dealing with
with a world so alien to her.
With a world so alien to her, but she adjusted quickly enough. Though she's far away, I can sense that we're under her protection.
It's just as you thought, Mitsuru-senpai. The enemy is only mimicking your appearance. It's a fake.
Very impressive to guess correctly from such a long distance away.
I mean, come on. It's kind of been your MO for like the entire day. I don't think it was going to change now.
So these are the limits of a half-broken puppet. Well, no matter. This was only ever for my own enjoyment. You despicable monster!
She's just spitting out
so
insults. Good. Someone had a wish list. Okay, so yeah, there's a P4 game and there's gonna be some P3 cast in it. Oh really? Yeah. Unrelated. I have a list of things that I would like to hear Mitsuru say. If you could just sprinkle those in there for me. Awesome.
Oh, and here's one Teddy one.
And here's one Teddy.
I didn't expect you to fight back this hard, but didn't you have fun? You were all taken in by an illusion. This place, these traps, everything came from your own minds. You dread yourselves most of all.
Who doesn't?
A beautiful plan, wasn't it?
Oh, stop patting yourself on the back. This is getting ridiculous.
Your idea of beauty is rather warped, as is your plan and your assessment of us. But your biggest mistake was that you took my form in the end.
Ooh.
I take a step forward, and I punch her in the mouth with my mouth. Maddie wrote that, and I loved it. So I was
It's really good.
I know. Seeing this, Akihiko and Aigus take a step back. They know me well. They can see the signs of the anger boiling within me.
Are you angry? All right, I'll play along. The show must go on, right?
Are you angry, sis?
Say another word while wearing that face. I'll teach you just who it is you've made an enemy of!
Ooh, so good!
It's really good. Teddy on the side. Maybe we could not destroy it? I mean, it seems like a way. Oh, no, she's gone. Mitsuru looks at him. Never mind! Hey, Empty
Hermit. Thank you for becoming one of us.
That face is good. Goodness.
Final.
Whoa!
Fight.
You're slow! Finished!
Oh.
Asterius, the Minotaur and Ariadne, the one who lead the heroes from the labyrinth. The Minotaur was also a cannibal, so yeah, symbolism all around.
Infernal disdain! Thank you.
You're slow!
Symbolisms.
Every time Teddy talks, the doomsday clock moves.
Boo-hoo!
Oh, that was nice.
You just gotta say something real sexy.
Two Mitsurus. Double the stepping.
Kawaii! Yeah, step in time. If I had another me, I would do a dance routine with it. Shadow me would love to do a dance routine, I think.
Ultra
That's not true. The heart may be weak and sometimes it may even give in. But I've learned that deep down there's a light that never goes out.
Aww.
Are you having fun? Because we could do this 100 times. Sort of poke. Thank you. 1 second. I got more to play.
Persona!
Yeah, she just busted out of the rehab facility.
Whirlwind! They couldn't keep
I like
her
to think
in
she's
there.
on a real like whole health kick or whatever.
She's seen the light. She's born again.
Yeah, something like that.
That's a whole wife.
Dr. Cannon! That's a whole wife right there.
This is fine with me. Good enough for my purposes that I confirm.
They
you
made
have
the
enough
executioner
power to meet my
mad.
expectations.
Katie! They made her so mad.
Also, we're going to be watching the Melody of Memories trailer
tonight
on Twitch.
on
And then we're
Twitch.
going to watch maybe some Japanese game shows and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Gonna be fun to meet.
See what's on Reddit.
Fuka's really into kale now. I'm just
Kale.
like really into kale. It just makes me feel regular and like I don't even need alcohol anymore. The shadow laughs as if its defeat mattered to it not at all.
Someone told her that kombucha's fermented or whatever, and now it's all she drinks.
This is only a temporary form. I doubted there'd be any meaning in changing my appearance, but sure enough, it made for a very enjoyable game. All that irritates me is having to feign cooperation with that foolish human until I obtain the one true vessel.
Man, this is like playing board games against that asshole, and it's like when you win, but they're like, yeah, but like, no, you didn't. And I did everything awesome.
You mean like in a Dokapon situation maybe,
Yeah,
where
exactly.
maybe like one person won the game, but like the other person said that no, you didn't because you like
Yeah, because they were
didn't-
totally robbed and
Yeah,
actually
they were-
should have
yeah,
won.
yeah.
But then like
Like in that-
totally threw it.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
Nicely catch reference.
Foolish humans.
I will see you and another guys next time. Just wait until then.
Ooh. Now it's time to play robot or alien, robot or alien.
Maybe it's
Who knows?
maybe it's another god.
Could be. It could be a whole ass shadow. I don't know.
Oh,
The
Fox.
real you will face the same consequences soon. Choose your last words carefully.
Ooh.
Fox says something funny. Fox Willow. My friend calls kombucha Christian beer. Cute.
It's funny.
Super cute. That's all.
Damn. Oh.
Its laugh echoes throughout the room as the shadow boring my form disappears into thin air.
Yamagishi!
The reading disappeared. It didn't move. It just vanished. What could this mean?
Probably is a shadow.
Back to square one again.
Another guys, huh?
Don't even think about coming around here again!
What are we up against? Our enemy seems to be targeting persona users.
Holy shit.
Yeah, stay the hell away!
Okay.
Never come inside of a TV! If I see you near Edom, I'm gonna punch you in the mouth with my mouth! It seems that not even they know who the enemy is. Though I didn't expect they would. The enemy had extensive knowledge of Labrys, something even I didn't have. There's no denying it. Whoever did this is well versed in the Kirijo group's internal workings, gathering powerful shadows. Now we know the enemy's general aim, but what do they plan to do with them? None of that matters at the moment,
Don't worry
I suppose.
about it. We'll handle
Akihiko.
things from here.
Wait, but it kind of said it was still after us.
Of course, you should be aware that the enemy is out there. Akihiko only means that there is no need to abandon your lives to pursue it. We will do our best to ensure that no harm comes to you. That is, after all, our duty.
But
I don't expect them to like my answer, but the reason I started the Shadow Operatives is to protect people, not to be liked by
Guys,
people.
Let's leave this to them.
You can...
are you serious?
They're right that we need to go back for now. We're all at our limit.
Genkai wa koiru. When Narukami signals to him, Hanamura's complaints fall suspiciously silent. That hardly fooled anyone. Either they take me for an imbecile, or they think it won't matter if I do catch on. I suppose I can live with it. If they are that determined, I'm no one to dissuade them. We'll have to take care of everything before they can involve themselves, that's all. Teddy jumps around, his footsteps sounding highly unnatural to catch our attention.
All right, Attention, please! The trip doesn't end until we get out of the TV!
Dude, we were in the middle of a conversation.
What are you doing with this ancient TV? Hang on, where'd you even get this?
Man, how messed up would it be if, like, the Shadow Labrys thing actually was smart and just completely took the element of surprise and just off Teddy in that moment? And then they were like, well, you're all trapped in here. Bye-bye.
Or destroyed all the TVs.
Well, I don't think they can exit those TVs. Only Teddy can kind of make the exit TV.
Oh.
Yeah. Because that's why Aki was like, where'd you get this TV? And he's like, it's my exit TV, basically, is what's going to happen. But
I keep it in my pants.
But yeah, just like boom, just completely just kill Teddy and just out.
It's a Teddy vision! You can get out from here!
Imagine if he did keep his, like, TV in his pants and it was just a butt hanging out of a TV.
Oh, wow.
That'd be pretty funny.
It's so that they can continue to be so carefree that we must fight. Moreover,
there wasn't much damage to her motor functions. I don't believe it will take much time to repair her. Still, the stress on her cognitive functions must have been severe. It may take some time for her to awaken.
Igus gazes sadly at Labrys' unmoving form in her arms. We must also fight to prevent anyone else from being hurt like those two. The case is over for the time being. It's time to say our farewells to this world. But a newfound resolve to fight is surging within me.
Ooh.
Even after we return to the real world, there's no rest for the weary. After action reports on the case, investigating leads on the culprit, there's a mountain of things to do.
Here you go, Mitsuru-san.
Thank you.
After issuing instructions, I'm ready to take a break when Iga serves me a cup of tea with perfect timing. The fresh scent of Darjeeling. I take a moment to savor the mellow aroma of muscat. That's right, spring is nearly over. I feel like I can barely keep track of the seasons anymore.
We will be leaving Inaba tomorrow. Keep that in mind when making preparations.
Yeah, that's a good point, Zio. What hotel is this? And are Yukiko's parents like crying right now? Like, oh God. Or maybe this is the Amagi Inn, the presidential suite.
Understood.
We're rather limited here in this hotel room. Originally, I'd intended to return today, but we were all so tired that we had to stay the night. There's also Labrys' condition to consider.
The fourth door in the limo. It's the trunk.
Still mulling it over, I hear a knock at the door.
It's me, Fuka.
Oh, damn.
I'm sorry I had to summon you on such short notice.
Oh no, it's all right. I was on vacation too, after all.
Oh no, it's fine. I was just on vacation, you know.
How is Labrys?
She's still resting. There was a lot of stress on her, so we might have to carry her out.
She's got a really great look, though.
She does.
Awesome.
But her bangs kind of look like she cut them herself.
She did.
Like when if you've ever seen videos of girls cutting their bangs, they always cut them and then they go boing. It's funny.
Oh yeah. I think I've seen one where she like cuts it flat or whatever, and like it's not going down, and it goes up, and it's like she's like ah!
Yeah.
I see.
She did while drunk. Hair across.
Yamagishi takes a nearby chair. There's weariness in her eyes.
I looked into the records. Labrys was built on a self-contradicting foundation.
Self-contradicting?
Unlike with Igus, when Labrys was being developed, no one had the know-how to create a personality from scratch.
It's awesome. It's just like, yeah, they were basically like every parents ever. They just didn't know they were parents.
So, it seems like they took an actual girl's personality and used it as a base.
A living girl. So that's why her heart is unexpectedly advanced.
Yamagishi nods.
But if she had all of the original girl's memories, a contradiction would occur in her self-awareness. Normally they'd make adjustments to prevent that, but even then, they couldn't guarantee it would be completely safe. That's why Labrys was loaded with a self-deceiving function, in case a conflict arose in her self-awareness.
She was deceiving herself? Then the function that interfered with our perception...
It was listed as meant for infiltration, but that was a technicality. Its true purpose was a safety mechanism.
She was given a heart presupposing that it would cause conflicts with her self-awareness. I silently beg the heavens for forgiveness at the cruelty and injustice performed upon her.
Think that should be okay now.
A hesitant voice comes from outside.
Labrys, when did you get here? Sorry to sneak up on you, but after I faced my shadow and learned how to use my persona, it's hard to explain. But it felt like my emotions settled down.
Actually, that may be what happened. Facing one's shadow could be said to be correcting one's self-awareness.
That must be it. Your developers came to the decision that it was an insurmountable problem, yet you overcame it.
I approach Labrys and stroke her head. She fidgets, her eyes cast slightly downward.
How do you feel? Does anything seem off?
Oh, no. You guys have treated me so well, I feel kind of guilty about it. My body's all fixed up too, so there shouldn't be any problems there.
I see.
Labrys' expression seems gentle.
That's so nice.
What a her! Oh, Puka looks so good.
Yeah, her outfit is confusing.
What do you mean? She's got a sheer shirt over a non-sheer shirt.
Yeah,
like a long sheer shirt, and then something solid underneath.
Yeah, like she's wearing. Oh, her boots are kind of cute. You can't see them, but it looks like they flare up. But yeah, it's like she's wearing pants and a shirt, and then there's like a plastic bag over all of it.
No, it's just a sheer fabric, like a twill.
I guess so.
But
where does it begin and where does it end? And where's the shirt begin? It's like the shirt, like on each of the lines. Like then it comes into the transparent fabric, but then there's like a sleeve inside it.
Her shirt stops at her waist and her elbows, and then it's transparent over that.
Right?
Yeah.
Not even her waist. It actually looks like. Yeah, cause see, it goes up. There's like the line is faded underneath it, so it's like the transparent fabric starts here, just below her breast.
No, it's not. You can see the line of her shirt at her waist.
Yeah, but it's still like transparent leading up to it. Cause you see where the shirt meets her pants, it's kind of faded.
It's called layers.
Yeah.
She has a shirt with 3/4 sleeves and then a shirt over top.
And see the way the buttons go? The button goes all the way up.
It's because it's a sheer overshirt. It's like a robe. It's like a dress with buttons, but it's sheer. And then there's just a 3/4 sleeved shirt underneath that's not sheer.
But then her upper chest is opaque.
What?
Yeah, like this. It's all one. It's one shirt. There's not two shirts on her.
How do you know this?
Well, because look at the design of it. The button goes all the way up the middle. It's one continuous seam.
That's the sheer overshirt. It's like when you if I put my hand on this cup, in this cup, you would see my hand in the cup, right?
It's a disaster.
It's not a disaster. It makes sense.
It could never exist in real life.
Yes, it could, and it would.
Show me a real life example right now.
Do you want me?
Yeah.
If I coat myself
then
in
the collar makes no sense.
No. If I made a shirt, if I made a bubble wrap overshirt for this that went down to my wrists and my knees, this shirt that I'm wearing underneath would be visible through it because it's clear.
So then what's the frill on then?
The frill is on the overshirt. It just looks like it's solid because there's a white shirt underneath.
But do you see where the weirdness starts on her elbows?
That's where the sleeves of the shirt underneath the sheer shirt end, is at her elbows.
It makes no sense.
It makes sense.
You've got to draw this out.
I don't have to when it's already there. Oh, it's just like, okay, you know the shirts that have like, okay, someone says it's a single shirt, but you know how like they have like have you ever had a shirt with two shirts like sewn into each other?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying it is. It's exactly what I'm saying it is. I've had one of those shirts.
Then how come you're saying it doesn't make sense?
Because you're saying it's two shirts, and I'm saying that doesn't make sense. I'm saying it's one shirt that's like two shirts. I'm saying it's one unit, that whole thing.
But it's two shirts.
It's like one shirt. They used to have a shirt that was basically like an undershirt. Like the sleeve would come out, but then the shirt sleeve would stop here, right? So it's like that. I'm saying it's one unit because there's one seam that goes up there. So you can have like flowy fabric that comes off of like a tight sleeve, but it's still one unit.
Clay, it's two shirts. Clay, but it's one shirt.
No, you were saying it's 2 shirts. You said layers.
And then you said it's also 2 shirts. Because a layered shirt can still be 2 shirts, even if they're sewn together. Like it's two separate shirts that are sewn together. Because there's the 2 sections of the shirt.
I tried to walk away from this like 3 times. He keeps coming at me.
No.
I'm okay living in my fantasy world.
Okay.
I don't need you. I don't need you to be convinced.
I wanted to talk to you about where we go from here.
What about Labrys, though? Is that an undershirt she's wearing?
That's her body.
You mean about me?
Originally, we planned to take you back to the lab on Yakushima, but that was when we still thought of you as a mere object. Is that what you want to happen?
What else is there? You could tell us what you yourself want. You do have a heart, just like us. Who knows? Maybe you could even go to school eventually. Me? Go to school?
Even Igus has been to school, and that was when she knew much less about the world than you know now.
Thinking back to that time is, it's rather embarrassing.
Surprisingly, Labrys falls silent in thought. To live a life no different than anyone else's. That must be exactly what she wants. Should I tell Fuka that she was drunk when she got dressed and that her shirt doesn't make any sense? I should tell her there's no need to worry about living expenses. After a long silence, Labrys speaks again.
School. It sounds great. But I feel like there's something I gotta do first. I mean, yeah, it's been my dream for a long time to go to school. But someone's after those guys. Someone's trying to wreck their lives. I want to catch whoever it is myself. I want to look after those guys.
Rather than being with them, she chooses to protect them. It's a beautifully selfless decision. She thought for herself and chose her own path. I see no reason to deny her that.
The Security Department Shadow Response Unit would be glad to have you. Welcome to the team, Labrys.
Oh no! Are you looking at the shirts?
Yeah. Her boots are awesome. I want them. Yeah, it is 1 shirt. The way it goes up makes no sense, though. The buttons are just for show.
I extend a hand. If she takes it, she'll be putting an ordinary life on hold for a while. I know she understands that, but she takes it anyway.
I get to work with you, sister.
What? Igus?
That reminds me. I am your younger sister, but I am more experienced than you. This may be somewhat confusing.
Though the 2 sisters are a bit awkward around each other now, a new bond will form there as well. Labrys made her own choice not to live an ordinary life. You could say that she is truly facing herself. She'll be all right. Seeing the 2 of them together makes me sure
I'll
of
give you a
it.
tour of the lab tomorrow. Make sure you're ready to write things down.
Would a robot need to write things down?
That's a good question.
We're leaving Inaba already? I haven't even said goodbye. I can't leave without seeing him one more time. Oh, that's good to hear. It means you've made some friends.
Oh my god. Okay, that is a disaster though. It's like you went camping and you're just terrified of the mosquitoes or something.
It's fashion.
Sure.
And it's cool.
I wouldn't wear it personally. Things that should only be in anime.
Friends.
I turn to Igus.
Igus, get in contact with them by whatever means you deem necessary.
Understood.
The color's important too.
I only know their names.
Yamagishi, your usual method should prove effective once again.
Huh? But isn't that invading their privacy?
Permission granted. Remember, we have official sanction to operate now.
And after how they acted when we were partying. When we were parting, sorry. When we were I was like, when did we party? We'll definitely need to their contact information. They won't sit quietly by, of that I'm sure.
Yeah, blue would be a bit better. I don't know.
This matter is still open after all. The mystery remains unsolved and there are still worries nagging at me. That's not the only legacy of this case, chat. I'm sorry. Labrys breaks into a smile and takes Igus' side of the computer. The bonds that gave her that smile, they will light our unseen path. There's no knowing yet where this case might end or lead. But the day that we stop in our tracks, too afraid to continue, will never come. Party in the TV.
Yeah, all black and white.
Oh, shit!
Of course, it makes sense.
I got
Should've
so
seen
much
that
stuff
coming.
to play.
But yeah, my room is almost entirely black and white. I don't know how it ended up that way. I need something to splash some color on it.
Random Ariadne fact. She eloped with Theseus after she helped him kill Asterius, her half-brother, and then he abandoned her later.
Oh.
Greek myths, man.
Solomon!
Yeah, they're all the drama.
Yeah, man. Persephone eating pomegranates.
Yeah.
What?
How did you not guess this? I'm not gonna lie, I didn't apply a lot of brain power to it.
Brain power.
Brain power.
I'm gonna kiss that mouth of yours. With my foot.
I like the way Brian did that. With my foot.
With my foot. Zotai. Thank you, Zotai.
It's good.
Trying to understand women's fashion can potentially fry your brain, it seems.
Whirlwind, have you seen some bras, man? How do they make sense? I've seen ladies' underwear and I'm like, how do you get into that? Do you need help?
What's the point in wearing this?
Mitsuru was like, exactly.
I mean, she's basically wearing body
Clay,
underwear.
Sweetie, don't worry about it. It's fashion.
That's debatable. No, I'm kidding.
Have you seen some high fashion,
I know.
man?
I have seen some
like
high
emphasis on high fashion?
Yeah.
Clay tormented by an overshirt.
Not an overshirt. It's one shirt.
You're out here fighting over the shirt and him here like. That wall looks hella weird, dog.
Oh shit, I didn't see it.
Nemo!
I was too distracted by the shirt.
Yeah, we were too distracted by her shirt.
I didn't even look at the wall. Was it like a Fire Emblem wall?
I literally can't remember the last time I laughed till I cried. Thanks, guys.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. Some people certainly didn't.
I'm glad we lost people at that moment.
No, we didn't actually. It went straight up.
It went. People were like, yeah,
They
bro.
like the drama.
No, bro, these two guys, they're like arguing over a shirt. It's the funniest shit I've ever seen.
Funniest shit I've ever seen. One of them turned into a pickle.
One of them said it was two shirts, and then the other one said it was one shirt, but then he also said it was two shirts.
Whew. God damn, it's the dress argument all over again. Can't we just all agree? That Mothman is best waifu mwahaha.
He wore it best.
Slowpoke away.
Slowpoke! Thank you. Oh, and Arthur says we spend more times fighting over shirts than we do fighting in the game.
It's the longest fight I've ever had.
That's true.
Persona!
Okay, fuck Fuka's outfit. The real question is whether this dress is blue and black or gold and white.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. I saw black and blue.
Obviously blue.
I saw blue and black myself.
Yeah, I did too.
Okay, Nyan was wrong on the yellow one.
Infernal Disdain! What? You don't like this one? Okay, I don't think I'd wear this one, especially because, like, I don't like the cuffs.
Okay. I'm not trying to start shit, but I think that one's actually two shirts.
You think it's two shirts?
Well, just look at the way the collar is.
You think it's two shirts?
I'm pretty sure it's two shirts. that yellow shirt is on top of the white one.
But isn't that what the other one is too, but they're just sewn together?
Who the hell are you? Why are you after us?
We've come to take you in. Would it clear things up if I mention the name Kirijo?
Ooh! Oh, right, Chie. Shoot, sorry.
Oh, this is Chie?
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to make you do it again, but I don't have much choice.
Yes, you do. You could choose someone else.
It was Chie or Yukiko.
What about you?
I used last.
Why is you last?
Well, second last before Elizabeth. Well, because he's the main protag.
Well, I guess we're Chie now. I just gotta say some Chie things.
I can do it.
Steak! Yukiko! The shadow glares hatefully at the guy in the red cape.
Definitely Yukiko.
The red cape guy takes off his hood and glares back at Miss President and her shadow. What? What does he mean by taking her in?
No! I'll never go back there! Damn it! Get back here!
I'll never go back there. Get back here!
The girl suddenly runs out of the room, her shadow in hot pursuit.
Someone shoot Aki?
Oh, my ankle.
Oh, he trips.
The guy in the red cape tries to follow, but he trips over Kanji, who's still on the floor. Kanji mumbles something in his stupor. The girl and her shadow are incredibly fast. They left just seconds ago, and I can't even see them anymore. Now they're getting on a plane. He just face planted, and he doesn't seem that bothered by it. Doesn't that hurt?
Who are you, really? What did you do to Kanji-kun?
We had a battle between men. Could you turn down a challenge for the title of strongest man?
No, but now I'm gonna punch you in the face! Huh? What's he talking about? What the hell were you up to, Kanji-kun?
Amazing.
I need to go after them. You're better off forgetting what you just saw.
Whoa, wait a sec. That's all very well for you to say, but hey, I said wait!
Oh, he's gone.
Without another word, he runs off. Talk about a one-sided conversation. Couldn't he at least tell me his name?
I couldn't sense him approaching at all, and I can't track his presence now either.
Risa-chan bites her lip in frustration. She doesn't look well. She must have been concentrating hard on this the whole time.
Take care of Kanji for me.
Huh? Are you going after him?
Of course. No way I can leave that red cape weirdo or Miss President be.
I was gonna say, what about Shadow Labrys? No, going after Aki.
If she can't pursue them with her persona, then I'll catch up to them on foot. The basics of police is to chase people. I run. I spot conspicuous capes. We're in the gym.
Right there, Buster!
The guy stops and looks back at me and frowns. He doesn't attempt to run off again.
You're gonna tell me what's going on.
This is a good fight, actually.
That Labrys girl. Is she really a machine? And why are you after her? What are you gonna do once you catch her?
Will this ice cream make me fat?
What good would knowing that do you?
What?
I'm here on a certain mission. You could even call it a duty. My resolution is nothing like yours, based on curiosity.
What's the flight speed of an unladen swallow?
Duty?
Duty. He wraps his knuckles on the air behind him, and there's a sound. It seems like there's another invisible wall keeping him from going on.
Ridiculous Grand Prix is still going on.
What? Wait, you mean...
I quickly turn around and check the section where I just come from.
Trapped. So, like, do we...
So, like, do we...
That's what you get for coming after me so recklessly. The rule that one opponent must be defeated is still in effect.
Man, Akihiko does not discriminate. Good sound.
One of the tournament rules. You can't leave if you don't fight and win. This guy is a scary-looking dude. He slammed Kanji straight through a wall.
I forgot that he threw Kanji through the wall.
That's how he got in that.
Yeah.
I'm sure this guy has to be a Persona user, too. He said that he'd come to take her in. I'm guessing he came through a TV on his own, too.
All right, I accept.
Huh. Why are you willing to go to such lengths to catch up to Labrys?
Labrys.
I don't know why. I just know that she was in pain. I don't know if my reasons are better or worse than yours, but I can't turn my back on her.
When I see that, his eyes get even stronger.
I've seen it in people acting with determination that's when its expression
All right.
softens.
To answer your questions, what you saw was the 5th generation anti-shadow suppression weapon, Labrys. She was given a heart so she could use a persona.
I think that everyone from the P3 cast and Naoto say that at least twice.
A weapon? Then she really is a robot. But she's so cute. And she even sounds like a normal girl.
Man, yeah. It'd be funny if they started like designing real life weapons like that. I mean, it's a weapon, but it's so damn cute. I don't know. It's throwing me off. What do I do?
Like bunny bomb, they just hippity hoppity around all cute like.
Just
And you're like,
anime
"Aw."
girls. 2B.
Oh, so that's what her lost memories were about. And since she has a heart, she has a shadow too.
She has a shadow. Do you mean the thing where there's 2 of her?
I nod and tell him about how this world works, especially about the
Get it
shadows.
now. The mastermind behind all this isn't Labrys, but her shadow.
I think that's it anyway. She didn't have any memories and thought she was the student council president. But I wonder what's with this tournament. What could she have wished for to make this happen?
I have some suspicions about that. Labrys may have been forced to do some inhumane things while she was in development. Her original circumstances may be related to the setup of this Grand Prix.
Then, this tournament is a reenactment of what Labrys went through in her past?
Looks like you'll be alone forever. No one can understand you.
She
I recall
just
what her
wanted
shadow
someone to
said.
understand how she felt. Is that it?
So that's why she made people fight against their friends? Because she had to do it in her past? You must suffer as I have suffered? Well, that may be what the shadow was saying. I was doubting her, but even though my way of doing it wasn't great, I'm starting to get lost in my own thoughts, but the Cape guy speaks
That's all I
up.
can tell you. If you still want to search for her, you'll have to defeat me to move on. What'll it be?
Search for the words within me. I think I need to think it through before I say anything.
Who would win? An incredibly jacked world-traveling fighter who fights for a living and fights for his hobby and eats only protein? Or one kicky high school girl?
I can see the strength in his eyes, waiting for me to say the right thing. I can't say I'm doing this just because.
If Labrys wished to make us go through what she went through, that means she wanted to be understood. She wanted someone to save her.
That's just your guess, though.
But if it's possible I'm right, then I can't abandon her. That's why I won't go back until I've saved her. Her heart is worth fighting for.
Aww.
I'm looking straight into his eyes as I say this, and he smiles. But even though he's smiling, he
name?
suddenly gets
Mine's
menace.
Akihiko Sanada.
Sing.
Chie Satonaka, a 3rd year at Yasogami High.
I like the fire in your eyes. Then let's fight and see whose passion comes out on top.
You are my passion for life.
Gonna go play some FF7R with a friend, so I'm a lurk.
Ooh,
but
have fun.
everyone.
Good game.
Fun, so tight. Bang, 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 bang.
No, it's one shirt light. That was the point of the whole conversation. It's not 2 things.
Final.
When does 2 things become 1 thing, though?
When they're sewn together.
In 2012, the Akihiko threw kanji off hell in a cell and plummeted 16 feet through an announcer's wall.
Gestrid! Thank you.
Sorry, what was her thing again? Oh, cool. Upward kick in midair. Oh, and she has counters too? Oh. It says high counter midair, but it says a midair spin kick attack. Ooh. Oh, and that's what that is. Okay.
Steak versus protein.
And that's forward.
Yeah.
Oh god! Oh, I can't jump! I can't jump! I can't jump! Wow, I love his teleporting punches. They're so damn cool.
I know. Why is that like the cool? It's such a cool aesthetic.
Yo, her counter is like way quicker than. Oh, will get countered. Way quicker than Yosuke's, but it seems to last longer. Shadow Clay doesn't wear a shirt, or does he wear 2 shirts, one on each leg?
But they're sewn together, so is it 1 shirt or 2?
I should have Galactic Punched him though.
Protein versus Bruce Lee movies. Who would win?
I think
Bruce Lee!
Blue 3?
That was a hard fight, but
I won?
Looks like it.
I won. Akihiko-san stands up and quietly speaks to me.
Tell me, Chie, what are you gonna do when you get to Labrys?
What will I do when I get to her? I need to answer this properly too. Now that I've won, I can't half-ass anything.
Gonna apologize for saying such awful things to her. But that's not all. I want to talk to her. Really come to an understanding with her. Even if things are too painful for you to endure on your own, you can still overcome them if you have friends to help. I know that. And I want to show her that too. That's why I won't let her be alone. No matter what.
Ugh, it's no good. I wanted to be strong and straightforward, but my feelings got ahead of my brain and I couldn't say it the way I wanted to. I mean, it's kind of embarrassing, but that's honestly how I feel. I stand there sheepishly, but Akihiko's expression softens and he smiles.
No, Light. So we're not going to get an explanation of the shadow janitor. My headcanon is that, like, one day at the research lab, the janitor was cleaning up the combat room and just got caught in it somehow. Oh. And the researchers were like, I don't know, download the data too, it's fine. We have money to make it go away.
It's not the same as the determined smile he had before. This is a kind one.
You remind me a little of my friends.
Your friends?
I'm sure you'll be able to do the right thing. Do what your heart tells you.
With that, he takes off his cape and sits on the ground.
Oh, I thought he just, like, fainted.
He hasn't said anything more, but I can tell what he means.
Hurry up and go in my place.
Thank you very much.
I thanked him before I realized what I was saying. I mean, Akihiko believed in me. Even though we just met, he's placing his faith in me. I may not be the best talker, but we've communicated with our fists and we've come to an understanding. And all I can do now is run. My legs, my heart, everything feels light. I should be able to reach her in no time.
I finally made it back.
While I was on the way, Rise-chan contacted
Announcement room.
She said they're going to the announcement room above the auditorium.
Miss President, Labrys? Are you here?
That man told you to come here, didn't he?
The moment I enter, a sharp voice calls out to me. I see the speaker standing alone in the center of the room. Is it Shadow? No, it's Labrys.
No, you didn't. I came here because I wanted to.
You just want to capture me like all the others. Well...
Labrys reaches for the battle axe attached to her battle
I didn't
axe.
come here to fight you.
I'm never going back there. I never want to get put through that again. I'm gonna run away. Just you watch me. If anyone gets in my way, I'll stomp them all.
It's no use. She's not listening. She's completely worked up.
Sorry.
I brace myself and I
stop now.
fight her.
There's something I need you to know.
That's sweet. Chie's nice.
She's very nice.
That's funny. Her persona name is there.
She doesn't have a persona though?
Oh shit. Oh wow, she canceled. That was cool. What? No way. Wow. Wow.
Wow, indeed.
Yeah, she got inside. It's because it's pulling the portraits from verses? Oh, okay.
Labrys' persona is Ariana Grande.
Oh, hey guys, it's me, Ariana. You know, I like any other girl. I don't know.
Shit.
Small
Her
barbecues.
little fists are so short. That axe does so much damage.
Oh, hey guys.
Is that what Ariana Grande sounds like?
To you, maybe. What? Why doesn't that connect with her? Oh, God!
Cleave.
That's twice that move is whiffed.
Ultra charge!
Shadow Clay, it's 2 shirts and you know it. Clay,
No!
You're
not me.
Matt, thank you.
Final.
Oh, shit.
Ariana and Ken are the same, I thought.
Oh no!
Don't count me out.
Shit. Oh, wow. What? Wow! Oh, yes!
You did it!
Stretch it out, stretch it out, stretch it out. Boom! Beautiful. Ugh. That was not fun. I lied, it's a lot of fun. Man, Labrys, the big smack.
Why? Why won't anyone understand?
Labrys, I wanted to...
Glass
I
wall.
kneel down to talk to Labrys.
Oh yeah, this scene, this was cool.
What is this? It's so horrifying that I almost fall backwards. These things shaped like people are hanging everywhere. There's a giant furnace-like object in the center and more of the things crammed into it like trash. What in the world is this? Don't tell me. Is this where the Labrys keeps her hidden? Keeps hidden inside of her heart? When I come back to my senses, I notice that the shadow has appeared behind Labrys.
You get it? That'll never happen. You! Of course Shia-san's angry. You did lie to her after all. And wow, you didn't hesitate for a second to attack her.
And wow.
Wow.
You want her to settle down. You want to make her go through what you did, right?
That's not true.
You want the everyday boys and girls to experience what you had to go through, right? That's why we're in a school having a fighting tournament. You want to see close friends fight for their lives against each other. Because if they do that, then they might understand.
I appreciate that they tell the exact same story with the exact same talking points, but use different voice lines sometimes.
Yeah.
To make them understand.
That ain't true.
Labrys clutches her heart. I try to reassure her, but nothing I say seems to reach her. Think about steak!
It was all for nothing. It just left you more of an outcast than ever. It's all right, though. I'll take care of everything from here. You are me, after all. I'll destroy anyone who doesn't understand you and comes to get in your way. Just like you once did.
Stop it! That's all a lie. You're not me. Labrys, no! You can't be me!
Finally! You finally said it! Now, I can be myself!
The
The shadow is going berserk no matter how many of us here. It's overwhelming.
Wait for me.
Aw.
I'm exhausted from today's series of battles. The shadow has an immense power, but I'm content. Of course I'm nervous. This is my wish after all. It's my dream too.
Protect you. If this is about wanting to protect someone, I damn well won't lose.
Boom.
You're not me!
No! I wonder if they could say it in like a different way. Be like, you are an entity that is not related to my existence. What? You have nothing to do with me. Huh? Could you say it the same thing?
We're different people!
Whoa, hey, cool.
Your desires are unique and singular to you, and are different than my desires.
Oh man, grabs just don't seem to work on her, or it's the risky CPU.
Oh, and Junpei said he's a Chie main.
Yeah.
And like a low punch.
Oh, I dashed right into that.
Low punch is good.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, you're right.
And some of her moves have armor. I don't
know
know
what else is good? Galactic Punch! Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, panic! Oh shit, panic! Oh shit, panic! Oh shit, panic! Oh shit, panic!
Galactic Panic.
Damn it. So, down punch, yeah, that is some long range. Sorry, down punch and what?
And some of her things have armor.
Ooh. Yeah, I can see the range on the low punch. Her high punch doesn't have a lot of range. It's quick though. Oh, that was good too.
What was that about?
Oh, wow. Wow, I am up against a wall here, Mike. Wow. Ah, stop!
You won't ever be down.
That was dumb.
All the fighting games remind me of The God of High School. Watch episode 2. It's cliche and I like it.
It knows it's cliche.
It knows it's cliche. It's not trying to break the mold. It's just feel good, fun time fight scenes.
Oh shit. So close.
Slubbertooth. Like, imagine if someone literally saw their shadow and said, yeah, I thought those things before. Yeah, you're me.
Hey, get over here. Give me a hug. You know, we'll get through this together.
Like, I hope I would have that level of awareness. Are the guys hot? There's dudes. There's buff, beefy dudes.
Wait, what is it down? Oh, it's L1 in midair. That's what I'm doing wrong. And that's towards them. Wait, is it the same thing again? Oh, it is. Okay.
Right, Zidane? Like, you know that they're part of you and you don't like them. It's true. Ah! I wish that happened in the series. Like, it was like, oh no!
That definitely sounds like an OVA episode they could include in the thing.
Just someone who's super chill about having a persona.
Yeah, like, I think it would be Nanako too. Like, just like, have like a little Nanako arc or whatever. I know, I know something happened before, but Nanako Shadow's there, and Nanako's like, listen, obviously I have these things, and then she just gives like a really profound speech and just gives her Shadow a hug and resolves the whole damn thing.
They would totally be like this, like Nanako Shadow would be like,
your dad doesn't love you. He thinks you're a nuisance.
Yeah, exactly. And then like, it's so powerful too that it just absolutely crushes the party. And then Nanako's like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Everybody has thoughts like that sometimes. Just because you think that doesn't mean that it's actually true.
Yeah. I read a really cool story about.
I watched it on TV.
No, the storybook with the bird.
The bird and the alligator. Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, guys, let's go back and eat some veggies.
It's over.
The shadow finally stops moving.
Yeah, absolutely. Shadow Nanako would summon a giant flan and Yu's just inside it drowning like, you want the flan, big bro?
have the flan you want. Gigaputty. I also sink to my knees as the tension drains out of me, but Labrys is safe.
Huh? Why did you protect me? Weren't you mad?
Yeah, I can't blame her for thinking that. I was really angry back then, after all. I didn't even try to understand what Labrys was feeling. But seeing Labrys with that blank look on her face is funny for some reason, and I can't help but laugh.
I wasn't mad at all. I said so many awful things to you. I'm really sorry.
I could never be angry at you. I'm the one who did all those awful things.
Labrys looks over to the shadow. There's pain on her face. She spent this whole time being tormented. That's not true.
Hey,
I badly.
About this Grand Prix. I mean, yeah, it was tough, but it wasn't all bad.
Huh?
It taught me a lot of important things.
I imagine when Yukiko gets here, she's like, it wasn't all bad. I got to beat the crap out of Teddy.
My weakness. The ambiguity of the dream I embraced. And I also was able to remember that, again, that I was not alone. Just as the shadow said, weak. You're weak. I mean, I have friends with me after all. I'm not alone. That's what I'll be all right. I'll overcome it no matter what.
And your other self over there, too. I still don't know what kind of pain you've been through. So tell me about it. I want you to tell me everything, like how you feel and what you're thinking.
Tell you about myself?
Mm-hmm. I'll listen. If you have something that's too painful to bear alone, then let's work it out together.
Together? I'm not alone anymore?
I nod back to her. After hearing my words, Labrys finally looks up and looks to her other self. She's still trembling, but she isn't looking away anymore. I was so bad at explaining myself, but I think she understands what I was trying to say. Labrys stands up and walks over to her other self. I watch as she walks over to her other self, her shadow standing tall. Her posture says it all.
I'm all right now. Yeah, okay. Sad robot noises.
Now that Labrys has accepted herself, she turns towards me. That's when she finally smiles.
Man, this girl is really pretty.
Man, this girl is really pretty. I take Labrys with me and we go to get everyone who's been trapped by the walls. Since the real mastermind is gone, it's a piano. This is a classroom. Everyone woke up. Even Naoto-kun showed up. Eventually, we all go to the rooftop as a big group. When we open the door, we get on the floor and everyone does the dinosaur. Instead of the area before us was the studio-like place last year, and it's the Midnight Channel started airing again. Maybe that's why the investigation team is back together again. This would be the perfect time. Labrys was hiding behind me, but I reach around and shove her in front of me towards some of my friends.
I have someone to introduce to you guys. This here is Labrys-chan.
Chie-san?
I explain everything that's happened to everyone. I tell them that she's a victim and she's really pretty. Yukiko gives me the side eye, but I give her a sly wink. Labrys is anxious when I talk, but the first one to speak up is Yukun. I expected as much. He's our leader after all.
That must have been tough. You feeling okay?
Huh?
Having a shadow come out of you was pretty draining. Seriously, I was ready to collapse for a few days when it happened to me.
Mm-hmm. It's amazing that you're able to stand like that on your own.
Labrys looks back between me and everyone else at an utter surprise. No one minds Labrys, and they keep trying to talk to her, all speaking at the same time.
Maybe because she's a mech? Wow! Isn't it cool for a mech like her to have a heart?
I can't think of any way it could be weirder than an idol, a detective, and a tame shadow, but here we are.
I don't know. I think Teddy was even crazier. The way he grew a body inside of himself from scratch.
Yep. Is that why his body's kind of egg-shaped? It's a weird thought, eh?
I am more intrigued by her than Teddy, though. May I examine your internal workings for a bit?
Now, Chun, if you're going to touch anyone's internal workings, do mine.
With all due respect, I shall have to decline.
I'm just thinking about the egg comment still. I'm sorry.
Yeah, right.
Man, I don't blame her for going all quiet right now. I tap Labrys on the shoulder, seeing that she's at a loss for words.
What's wrong, Labrys?
Oh, well, I thought that everyone would be angrier.
That's what I thought. But Labrys, you got it all wrong.
What would we be angry about?
Now that it's over, it wasn't all that bad.
The battle to decide the strongest man was pretty intense, though.
Yeah, Akihiko died.
Is that what it was about? Well, they may be taking it in stride a little more than is normal, but no one would hate you, Labrys.
Aww.
Labrys looks at each person's face. Everyone's smiling, aren't they? I'm not lying.
Thank you so much.
Jeez, you're so formal. You can just call me Chie. We're friends, remember?
Friends.
You can just call me Yukiko, too.
And you can just call me Prince Teddy.
That's longer than your real name, though.
Go back to the Wild Kingdom where you belong. Oh, would the carnivore like to join him?
Hey, that's uncalled for.
What did you call me? Go back to the Disappointment Ranger Ressentiment hideout.
You've got it all wrong. Ressentiment is French. Mull is pronounced completely different from the man in Featherman.
It seems he's smarter than he looks.
Sheesh. We're wrapping everything up so well, and then Yosuke has to go all on about stupid stuff.
Yeah, like, who cares about the shirt?
If we keep sniping at each other like this, Labyrinth is just gonna pull back into her shell. We just got her talking. Or so I thought. Labyrinth burst into laughter. That alone warms my heart. The case is finally over. The realization is finally hitting me.
Looks like everything's working out nicely.
The red cape? Man, it's Akihiko-san. Could the two ladies be his friends? I sense Labrys got tense. He's right. He said he was going to take her back.
Satonaka. Akihiko told me about you. I'm Mitsuru Kirijo. In a way, you could say that I'm Labrys' handler.
The beautiful woman in the coat introduces herself. Kirijo?
I'm Aegis. Thank you so much for saving my older sister.
Older sister? Then are you Labrys' younger sister? Wait, then are you a machine too?
Yes. I too am a robot.
Aegis-san smiles.
She's
I take
a
a close look
robot.
at her, and it's true. Her body is mechanical, just like Labrys' is. Kirijo, does that mean the Kirijo group Kirijo? Those people are completely different from the world than the rest of us. I inconspicuously stand up straighter.
Unconsciously.
Unconsciously. I can't lose my nerve.
It's okay.
When I open my mouth with resolution, Labrys stops me as she guessed what I was about to
Come
say.
to take me away, yeah? I'm ready.
Labrys?
Chie-chan, I can't ask for anything more. I've made so many friends. And you've all accepted me. I'll be okay now.
But if you're caught, that's not okay.
She went through so much pain and we just became friends too. I want to spend more time laughing with her. I squeeze Labrys' hand. It's metal. Labrys looks slightly troubled, a heart-rending face that looks like she might be crying and smiling all the same.
I'm sorry to interrupt the heated discussion, but I have no intentions of sealing you away.
Huh?
Your shadow going berserk was an irregularity caused by this world. Luckily, because of what happened, you are now in complete control of your persona.
Yeah, that's right.
Akihiko-san nods along with Mitsuru-san's words. Could it be that they helped us out? Not only is he strong, he's so understanding. He's a real man.
Not gonna be locked up?
Yes! I'm so glad for you, Labrys.
This is like a dream. I can't believe this. Thank you, Chie.
That was freaking spooky.
Yeah.
Labrys?
I think she's receiving a fax. Just like, bah.
Who sends faxes? It's 2012.
It's not over yet.
What was that? That wasn't
Is this the
Labrys'
same communication
voice.
system we use? Everyone, step away from Labrys.
Mitsuru-san raises her voice. There's...
I cannot gain access. She is being hacked. It isn't coming from inside this facility. The signal originates elsewhere.
You mean outside the TV?
I just like that line.
This is just a little extra resistance.
The voice that comes...
No. Why do we have to fight each other again?
Bring, bring. Bum-ba-dum, bum-ba-dum. Ba-na-na-na-na-now. Wow.
Final. Fight.
Oh, wow. Everything is Johnny Yambosh. What did the note of the post-it? Oh, I didn't see. You've been drinking a lot of carbonated beverage, so I didn't get a look at it. Shit.
Ugh. That was really close.
Very nice.
I almost didn't get that off.
Yeah, that's Shadow, the Shadow version of Labrys, not Shadow Labrys, who's different.
I've got to say, like, in competitive back in the day, did anyone ever use that, like, Labrys charge move? Because it just seems like a really bad time. Oh, thanks, Light. I just like counters.
My, she was quite easily defeated. Evidently, I didn't push her far enough. Well, she is a test unit, so this is as far as my little game goes.
Such a creepy voice.
Mm-hmm. That voice continues to emanate from Labrys.
Who's controlling her?
Why are you doing this to Labrys?
As I yell in anger, Labrys...
I should thank you all. Although this didn't work out, you did stay in it to the very end.
Labrys' shadow was only the mastermind of the tournament. I see now. You're the true culprit behind the whole thing.
That's right. Labrys wasn't a Persona user. She was a victim.
It was I who stole Labrys away. Since I don't have a persona and can't enter a TV, I needed a puppet that could run amok for me.
Like, I'm always on the verge of laughing whenever she talks like this because I just expect her to finish the sentence with "run amok for me" or something, yeah. Like a musical little tone at the end.
Labrys' persona was only partially awakened, so I had a feeling her shadow would appear if she underwent a little suffering.
You
got the better.
This time? Are you still planning something?
Who knows?
What the hell? Labrys has a heart. Do you even understand how much pain she went through because of you?
Seriously, what the hell? Labrys is being controlled from some safe place outside the TV? If only I knew of someone who could do that.
Meaningless. Whether or not she has one matters not at all to my plan.
What?
Well then, everyone, until we meet again.
God, that needs a ta-ta so bad.
A ta-ta, yeah.
Ta-ta.
Ta-ta. Aika-san instantly catches her and calls out to her.
It seems whoever our adversary is, they're connected to us. You shouldn't get involved in this any further. From here on, leave this to us.
Wait a sec! After what that bastard did to us, you're telling us to butt out?
I understand how you feel, but this is too dangerous for you. We will do our best to ensure that no harm comes to you. Trust in us and let us work.
But
I'm so irritated that I can't put my thoughts into words. Mitsuru-san may be right, but that doesn't do anything for my feelings.
Guys, let's leave this to them.
Huh?
I'm about to shout at Mitsuru-san, but Yukun stops me. We should just get out of here. I know what he's getting at, but yes, I'm completely exhausted, and I did fight some seriously intense battles one after another.
Labrys.
Aww.
Seeing Labrys unconscious in Aika-san's arms wounds me. Isn't there anything that we can do for her? Why did we have to say goodbye like this? I look towards you.
He winks at me.
When we return to the real world, all the energy that has been powering me so far drains away and I begin staggering. I feel like I'm a Fuka. A phone rings, but it does bother me that I'm getting a call right now. Lo and behold, the voice I hear is... The call said to meet at a certain location the next morning, and when I arrived, I saw this amazing limousine parked in the Plain Country Road. It's just, this thing is so long, it's insane. Even if this was a movie, it would have to be a comedy because nobody would believe that a car this long and sleek would exist in real life. It's got 8 doors. Can it even turn a corner? It's hard to see through the windows of this ridiculous limo, but I can see 4 people who are just as remarkable as the car itself. Labrys had called me the night before, and the people in the car were Mitsuru-san's group. Thank goodness she did wake me up after all. When I call out to her, Labrys immediately gets out of the ar. Mitsuru-san, Akihiko-san, and Aiga-san follow as well. Oh, and she's not carrying her axe.
Here all of a sudden, but they told me we'd be leaving already.
The follow-up is over after all. Our work here is done.
Oh my god. Is he Little Red Fighting Hood?
Oh, he is. He's Little Red Fighting Hood. What big eyes you have.
Or Big Red Fighting Hood?
Big Red Fighting Hood, yes.
I'm glad to hear that, Master.
Oh, calls him Master.
Shisho.
You kicked his ass.
Master.
Actually, I spoke with Akihiko-san on the phone last night, too. When I thanked him for helping us persuade Mitsuru-san, all he said was, "It wasn't anything special. I only did what I was necessary." Damn! What an awesome thing to say!
Right out of a kung fu movie.
During that little chat, I became convinced that this person is what this person is striving for. It's very similar to my own goals. That's why I'm going to call him Master. I'll look up to him as an ideal until I can match his strength and resolve.
Stop calling me that.
No, you're my master. Though, I gotta admit, part of me has just always wanted to say macho things like that.
But you're not a man.
A true man isn't bound by his sex.
Yeah! Fucking get her!
I see. My apologies.
Yeah!
Your leap of logic is so extreme it could reach the moon.
Directed at Mitsuru,
Labrys
obviously.
giggles at our banter. I can't help but smile as well. He sounds so embarrassed, but maybe a little happy too.
It's okay. She's discarded her womanhood anyway.
Yikes.
I haven't discarded it!
You're
Still,
going with them too, Labrys?
to be honest, I wanted to be with her more. But if I said such things, it would just trouble Labrys, so I swallow those words. Labrys speaks to me as such things are going through my mind.
Yeah. I decided I'm gonna work with Mitsuru-san, and then I'm gonna find whoever it was that set you all up and catch him myself. I won't let any danger come to you guys. So, this is just a short farewell. Labrys.
I felt like somebody gripped my heart. Labrys has been through so much worse than we have. All the problems she had to face. Yet, she's still gonna fight for us. Whoever this culprit is, they can't be allowed to get away with doing this to her. Labrys has such a kind heart. For them to treat her like some sort of object is unforgivable. My happiness for Labrys, my anger for the bastard who had controlled her, and my frustration at not being able to help. I look down, not wanting her to see me cry, but a large hand slaps me across the face.
Your passion had a real effect on Labrys. You should be more proud.
Aw.
Master!
I love this dynamic. It's so cute.
Really good.
A true man is only allowed to cry when he loses his wallet.
Man, I want to read Akihiko's like 10-man commandments.
I know commandments.
Commandments. Oh my god. True man it's only allowed to cry when he loses his wallet. Sucks. A lot.
Yes, Master!
Or his beef bowl.
That's a rather shallow occasion for tears. Did something happen to you during your trip?
It's true that the mental scars one would face if one lost one's wallet in an unknown land halfway across the globe would be immeasurable.
She had to take 2 breaths during that sentence.
Yeah, I imagine that the
breaths.
voice actor got the script and was like, holy shit.
It's true that the mental scars one would face if one's lost wallet in an unknown land halfway across the globe would be immeasurable.
Ah, there they are. Hey!
One of our friends gathered around us. Of course, I told everyone about the phone call I'd gotten from Labrys.
Stayed a little longer, you know?
Seriously, we got a whole week off and we didn't get to hang out at all.
It's truly a shame. Well, until next time.
Until we meet again.
Labrys smiles, surrounded by all of us. My passion had a real effect on Labrys. That's what Master said, but I don't think it's entirely true. Labrys changed because of her own will. She seriously wished that she understood. That's why I think her wish came true. I think that's all there is to it.
We should get going.
At Masurat-san's signals, the limousine engine turns on. It's time for them to leave. Labrys' face clouds over. Sheesh. Looks like I gotta say something.
No, a true man wouldn't cry.
I make a bright smile. Labrys also smiles and then enters the limo.
Oh. For real though, a true man would cry. Let it all out.
Crying is not gender.
Everyone cries.
Everything cries.
As the car takes off, Labrys sticks her head out the window and yells loudly.
Hey, TA! I'm really glad that I met you, TA!
Aww.
Oh, it's no use.
Yeah.
I'm the one who has told her not to cry. Labrys is smiling just like I told her. Looks like I won't be a true man today.
I'll see you!
That was actually my heart.
After seeing them off, we held a long postponed reunion party for Yukun.
God, what if Yukiko ever left?
We were all feeling a little down after having to say farewell to Labrys, but that immediately picked up our spirits. Back up. We were so happy that everyone was able to be together like this. We thought that it was impossible and that there was one more happy surprise. Also, this doesn't mean that we won't be able to see Labrys again. I stretch up and look at the sky.
That's so like anime.
I like to do that too.
Yep, Golden Week starts for us today. Later that night.
Whoa.
Dear Akihiko-san.
Oh my god, I think you mean Master. Shisho.
Oh, hey everyone, it's me, Kermit the Frog.
Kermit, it's dangerous up there.
That doesn't feel right.
I crumple up yet another piece of paper and throw it into the trash can.
You got as far as Dear Akihiko-san and that... What?
If you've ever been an artist and you've had to like draw something, you will draw like your first line like 8,000 times and you're like, yes, this line is slightly better than the previous ones. I shall continue on this line.
Do you ever miss the line you drew 20 lines ago?
Sometimes when I'm like, oh, that one line, I should have just went with that one line. It was so good.
I just can't figure out how to start this letter. I'm not really good at writing letters.
Oh, maybe it's too formal.
All those how to write professional business letters articles I looked up online really aren't very helpful. I take a deep breath and...
To my master. Ooh, much better.
Oh my god.
I relax and my pen follows the wishes of my heart. I don't have the best penmanship, but I think it's a lot nicer to get a handwritten letter than an email.
How have you and Labrys been? I've been well.
Thanks for asking.
I've been doing my best while remembering what you said to me on that day. Do you remember? You told me that I would be able to do the right thing. That made me want to become a police officer even more. So in order to catch the culprit, me and the investigation team are... Oh, phew! That was close. I'm supposed to keep that a secret from him.
She's still writing it.
I almost spilled the beans to you there. It would have been awful if I told you that we were planning on doing things behind your guys' back. Good thing that I didn't keep that in the letter, though. Anyways, we're gonna find the one who's been using Labrys. In other words, the investigation team is back in action. That was the big surprise that had come out at Yukun's party. That's not the only thing. Seriously, he said, let's leave this to them, right in front of Mitsuru-san and the others. But it looks like Yukun had other plans in mind right from the start. Man, if he could be such a convincing actor, I can't go spilling the beans in a letter. But to lie to Master,
No!
I have to lie to him. I can't let him find out no matter what. I crumple up the piece of paper again and throw it
I
away.
guess this really isn't my thing. I'll give it another try tomorrow.
Just don't mention it.
Hey, where were you writing the letter? I'm down here now.
Yeah. There are many Kermits.
I will be able to do the right thing. I'm going to believe in those words and do my best to live up to them. I really want him to know that. The next letter is a police academy entrance exam guide. Next to the letter, sorry. I bought this a long time ago, but I haven't even touched it since I bought it. Gotta face that someday, too. When I look at the clock, I realize that it's already past midnight.
So sleepy. Oh. Since Yukon's with us again, we've gotta give what we decided on our best shot. Investigating on our own, huh?
Uh-oh.
I stand up from my chair and stretch out, and then I fall into my bed. It's so fluffy, I can't stop myself from immediately drifting off to sleep.
Do my best to...
Aww. And?
My future. What I want to protect. An enemy we must fight. There's so much that I need to think about. I'm not good at thinking. There's probably going to be a lot of things that don't go as we planned. But I just need to concentrate on one thing at a time. Even if something doesn't go well, I shouldn't let it get to me. Yes, because I have friends. I know I can go on.
With my friend.
Nice. And then she fell into the TV. Cute. Cute.
She's a sleepy French.
Whew.
Akihiko said trans rights.
Hey.
Yeah, to be a man, I don't know. You must have honor.
Never cry unless you lose your wallet.
Never cry unless you lose your wallet. Thank you, Boohoo.
Clay needs to wear his 2 shirts for the highlight stream. It's inevitably going to come up, after all.
I actually don't have that shirt anymore.
Gestrid! You don't have your 2-shirt shirt?
No, I don't have a 2-shirt shirt.
You can make one. It's easy. You just put one shirt over the top of the other and then you stitch them together.
Oh, I have undershirts now. Yeah, they're nice.
2-shirt shirt.
I have these like really breathy kind of like undershirts for wearing flannel and stuff.
Easy breezy, beautiful undershirt.
In the words of Chowder, men don't cry, they weep.
They weep. Deeply.
They weep. Thank you, Matt.
Thanks, Matt. Well, that was fun.
That was fun.
I think we're going to start with Akihiko tomorrow, perhaps.
Akihiko.
Then maybe we'll bounce over to Teddy. Then
no
maybe
Elizabeth?
Yukiko. I think Elizabeth should be last. For sure.
Elizabeth will be last?
Well, she's the last one to be unlocked.
True. Woo! No, none of that. Sorry.
Well, you don't get me either.
Well, you can't turn yourself off.
I just did.
We have a whole other stream to do. What are you gonna? Were you not gonna be there for that stream?
Can you bring it back though?
Oh, that's not right.
Sorry, I meant the gameplay sound. I've got better music for chat to listen to.
You don't like splashing around? We're gonna be on Twitch. We're gonna be watching things on Twitch, having a good time on date night. We're gonna be... What are we gonna be doing? We're watching the trailer for Melody of Memories, which is gonna be neat. And then we're gonna be watching maybe some Japanese game shows, some Gaki no Tsukai. I don't know. Maybe something else. Maybe check out the Everything is Cake meme, because I don't think Clay's seen the Everything is Cake meme. And I think that it's important. It's important. Splashing around still playing? What? No, it's not. No, it's not. It isn't. I looked at it like it doesn't look like it should be playing.
Right? That meme just keeps popping up where you least expect it. You're like, what is this video? Oh, it's cake. Everything's cake. Okay. If you could have one thing be cake, what do you think it would be?
My bed.
Your bed. Very good. That's a good call. It would smell good for a while, and it'd be soft and squishy. Very nice. Very nice. Ice cream cake. What time is the next stream? The next stream is at 6:30, which is in about a little under an hour from now. Cake pasta. Yeah, I love Gaki no Tsukai. Like, I'd love to watch like a whole New Year's episode, but those things are like so long. No, all of our times are in Pacific Standard Time or Pacific Daylight Time, whatever they are.
Aw, yeah.
Will always love Ski's story the most.
Aww.
Literal trash. Yeah, Chie's story was super cute. 8 hours, yeah, 8-hour episodes. We don't have time to watch one of those.
But what if we did?
But what if we did? What if we just spent 8 hours watching Gaki no Tsukai
without breaks?
Without breaks.
Sounds like a good way to get banned on Twitch.
It's a fun show.
All right, well, we're going to get ready for that. So hope to see you there.
Yep.
It's going to be fun. We're going to watch trailer. Maybe we'll see if there's any other trailers we need to catch up on.
Yeah.
It'll be fun. All right.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. I love you. Bye.
Ooh, maybe we can watch some old game trailers.
Oh, yeah. That'd be so cool. Okay, bye. I love you. Bye.